Hi Countryside, it's Joe Smith, your general manager, and Scott Ortiz, your clubhouse manager, and today is Monday, October 6th.
Made it to October, Joe.
Happy Monday, Scott.
Happy Monday, right back at you.
So, we've got a multitude of things to cover today.
A little bit of everything sprinkled throughout the club and all that
Overall
fun stuff,
operation.
you know? Exactly, yeah.
But we're kicking off today's video with another public service announcement. And we like to be on scene
Nice.
when we're talking about these. So
excellent. We probably shouldn't be here, but you know, it's part of the deal. You gotta give the effect.
Yes, and it's been a while since we've been in an active construction site.
Exactly.
So, which brings me to a friendly reminder. This is nowhere near the magnitude of the construction site we had at the clubhouse, but it is still a construction site. And as you can see behind us, there's some machinery, there's some work going on, and we've had some owners and members using this end of the tennis complex to walk through or get to the courts. So this far end where we're building the pickleball courts, we really can't have you in here.
Stay away.
Just a reminder, don't want anybody to get hurt. There's parking at the end near the tennis courts.
Exactly.
And that section of the parking lot is open for use. So please don't walk through this end. Again, don't want anyone getting hurt. And in the next, actually, in fact, this week, we've got some fencing going up on the pickleball courts.
Excellent.
And, some of the other detail work that's starting to take place. JD's going to be working on some landscape.
Excellent.
Around the courts and in this side of the street. So we're making good progress here. Everything's going to plan, no surprises, which
always
is great.
good. Always good.
Yeah, always good. So Scott, where do we want to start with here?
I think you've got a couple other kind of not construction-related public service announcements.
Yeah,
but I know that we've got some things that are coming up here on the horizon that Mary wanted to kind of highlight, right, for the newsletter and just a little on-site operation that's going to be here pretty soon. So I don't know if you want to start off with that.
Yeah, just a reminder, our November newsletter, we like to highlight any of our veterans here in Countryside. So, but in order to do that, Mary needs to know. So we're asking, as we've done in years past, if you served and would like to be recognized in our November newsletter, please reach out to Mary. She needs a photo, the branch of military, the years you served, and that's a really important issue for us and for our community because it's just
usually always the biggest newsletter. I think, right?
It's so important. Yeah. We're thankful to anyone who's served our country. So Mary needs that information by October 15th. So if you'd like to be recognized in the newsletter, usually we have multiple pages of veterans.
Exactly.
Please reach out to Mary and get her that information for the November newsletter.
Don't forget that. Don't forget it.
October 15th is the deadline for that.
Outstanding.
So Scott, our next reminder is Community Blood Drive.
Excellent. Back again.
First time in 2 years that we're bringing it back on site at Countryside. So,
big day for vampires. No? It's a big month for vampires.
It is it is a big month for vampires.
Fitting, right? I'm sorry, that was unnecessary.
Well, ironically enough, the blood drive is October 30th.
Oh, we're getting
day before Halloween.
Excellent. Outstanding then.
But you're able to sign up for that beginning now. You're going to sign up with Tara in the Wellness Center. We need at least 36 signed up for them to come out to Countryside. That's an excellent initiative. Helps a lot of people, saves a ton of lives. I try to donate blood whenever I can. And the blood drive is actually going to be in the parking lot to the south of Wellness. So the new parking area is where we're going to stage the blood drive. So
beautiful. Can't miss it. It's a big bus.
Miss it. Yeah,
big bus.
Big bus. Can't miss it.
Yeah.
Let's see, Scott. How about we had some activity in food and beverage last week?
We did. Yeah. We did. Exactly. Yeah. So October 1st was the first of many monthly karaoke sessions that we had. We did this first one in the Lakeview Lounge, which isn't the plan going forward, but it was awesome to see a big, huge crowd in the lounge to participate and to cheer on those that were participating.
Yes.
So we had a nice crowd in the lounge. A lot of really good singers, right?
It's a lot of fun.
Impressive. A lot of impressive talent out there. You know, from little to big.
Yeah, we
right?
had some kids up there
We had some kids up there singing. They were doing an awesome job. A lot of our members were out there singing, which was really cool to see.
So who was the first one?
Mr. Tavernet.
Beautiful.
Mr. Tavernet was the first one out there. I wish I remember the song that he sang because we'd have to highlight that.
Yeah.
But it was still good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was awesome to see the crowd. I know Fur got a lot of good footage of everybody out. We had a lot of people up and dancing, so it was great to see that in the lounge. Going forward with those are going to be outside of the pool cafe.
Okay.
All right, so we've got a second one here in October. It's scheduled for the 23rd.
Yep.
So in a few weeks here, we'll have that outside of the pool cafe. And, you know, so don't forget to come in. You don't have to make reservations for that.
Right.
You know, at that cafe, we're not going to be taking reservations out there. So it's kind of first come, first serve as far as seating. We're going to do that from 5:30 to 8:30. There's plenty of room for dancing.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be, you know, some good singers.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot more
fun.
people are going to be having, you know, going to be getting close to coming back into town if they're not here already, because we're getting a little bit closer to that November beginning.
Right.
You know, so that was awesome to see a really nice crowd here on Wednesday night.
And kudos to Ken Tavernet for being the first one to get up there and
exactly.
belt out some tunes.
Exactly.
And
he was up a few times.
That's awesome.
A few times. So
very
that was
cool.
awesome. Really well.
So on the topic of Pool Cafe, let's roll right into that.
Okay.
What do we got going on out there?
So obviously, you know, we talked about the pool being open. And it's been great to see the activity out there. Actually, as we walked past today, we saw a lot of umbrellas open, a lot of people out there. It's a beautiful day, so why not spend some time at the pool? The cafe itself, we're going to roll it out kind of in a couple different ways here.
Yep.
We're going to open it up for lunch this coming Saturday and Sunday, so that's the 11th and 12th of October.
Okay.
And then the following Saturday and Sunday, which would be the 18th and 19th of October.
Okay.
Kind of our little, you know, soft opening introduction to the pool cafe. Brand new menu out there that we haven't had a chance to highlight. Keep an eye on next week's video because we got a little one bite.
We do.
Couple of those menu items, so you get a chance to see those.
Beautiful.
But that'll be available starting next week. And then that brings us to the week of October 20th, and then we'll be open you know, Saturday through Wednesday out there.
Saturday
from 11 a.m. to...
You mean Wednesday through Saturday?
Wednesday through Saturday.
Yes.
Either way, you know.
Okay.
No, it's not either way. No, let's not listen to what Scott said. Listen to what Joe said.
So
That's
the week of October 20th, we go to a 7-day-a-week operation.
Exactly.
So the Lakeview Lounge open for lunch 7 days a week.
Yes.
Pool Cafe will open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 7.
Exactly.
Correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're going to have those first 2 weekends there, the 11th and 12th, 18th and 19th. Sunday, this coming Sunday, we got a little Sunday fun day out there.
Beautiful.
Something that we're going to try and do, you know, throughout season, actually throughout the year, really. But this is our first one out there.
What is a Sunday fun?
Sunday fun. It's just, you know, come on out. We got some entertainment. Badger and Rose, nice little duo.
Okay.
Going to be coming out, playing some acoustic guitar, doing some singing. The pool will be wide open. We'll have some games out there, cornhole, some other items. The football games will be on the TVs.
Beautiful.
So come on out, have a good time. You know, have some fun with some friends and family. We're just gonna, you know, try and create a kind of a casual party atmosphere out there. You know, nothing where you have to come for the whole time. It's just that entertainment's gonna kind of be highlighted between like the 2 and 4 time period.
Gotcha.
So you come out, have lunch, and then you know, hang out for some entertainment, do some swimming in the pool, play some games, stuff like that.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna do that, you know, usually at least once a month. On top of like you're going to see on the calendar also Festive Fridays.
Yep.
Kind of the same idea. It's just going to be on Friday nights.
Excellent.
Some entertainment, you know, some games, just having some fun out there.
Beautiful.
That's all. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that area kind of just lends itself to something like that, you know?
We've got I'm going to go off script here, but we've got a Sunset Scramble this month as well.
We do, yes. Yeah, and actually, you know, Kirby said that we've got a pretty good crowd. I know that we needed to get to a certain amount in order to have dinner, because we don't have dinner services coming back on Thursday nights until that following week.
Yeah.
But we'll have it.
16th.
The 16th of October,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, so we've got a good amount of foursomes out there. So
beautiful.
They'll be going out playing golf and then coming in and having dinner.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's nice to see all the areas, all the departments starting to gear up.
Starting to do it, yeah, little by little, exactly.
Good
We're super excited about it, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to leave the topic of the pool just yet.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to post pool hours of operation. So, again, our pool operating permit does not permit after hours swimming or swimming, night swimming essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Never has. We've never allowed that. Now with the pool being a little bit more appealing, we're going to have to post operating hours. Again, time change is coming up in a few weeks here.
Exactly.
But the pool hours the pool will be open for use from 8 a.m. till 6:30.
Perfect.
And then obviously when the time change happens, those hours will shrink a little bit. It's essentially dawn to dusk. That's what our permit allows. And again, it's just a safety thing. There's a whole set of requirements that you have to provide to offer night swimming. We've never done that.
Yeah.
A lot of communities don't.
Sure.
So the posted pool hours beginning this week are 8 a.m. until 6:30 in the night. And then when we open the pool cafe, the pool cafe and the pool are separate. So
yeah, exactly.
The pool cafe will certainly be open much later. So awesome.
Awesome, man.
What else do I have here, Scott?
I think you just got a little reminder down there at the bottom, Joe.
Well, I've got a couple here. First and foremost, this is another PSA. We've had some bears in the community.
Yeah.
Not uncommon. There's bears in my community, and there's certain steps you want to take to prevent, attracting them.
Sure.
We ask that you put your garbage cans out the morning of instead of the night before. Make sure the garbage cans are able to be closed so they're not overfilled. But one of the things I wanted to say here is if you do see a bear, the best thing to do, obviously you don't approach it.
Yeah.
But if you're concerned about the safety of the community, the best thing to do is to call the Wildlife Alert Hotline. And that number is 888-404-3922. A lot of owners will reach out to myself, which is great. We'd love to be notified.
Yeah.
But the best thing to do is to call that hotline. So I believe that's Florida Fish and Wildlife. If they get an abundance of calls from the community, they will send someone out to try and locate the bear and do whatever they do. I don't know if they catch it and relocate it or what, but that is the best thing to do. So if you're seeing the bear around the community, obviously you want to be safe, be careful.
Awesome.
But contact that the Wildlife Alert Hotline.
Excellent.
So last week we dropped a new episode, another podcast, which is episode 4.
Excellent.
We've got another one coming out this week.
Excellent. Yeah. Nice little conversation with a couple gentlemen, right?
Yeah, I think Countryside. I think you'll find this one interesting.
Yeah.
I sat down with Tim Jones, who's the general manager at Stonebridge, and his assistant general manager, Joe Foster. And we talked about renovations.
Awesome.
Stonebridge has gone through 2 major renovations. They just came through another pool cafe, pool area renovation.
Excellent.
Just did the golf course. We spent a lot of time touring Stonebridge when we were planning our renovation.
Yeah, exactly.
And I thought it was good for us to sit down and kind of talk about renovations. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to drop this week.
Little compare and contrast.
Yeah.
One of those things that we talked about was, I know you kind of hit that tagline as most things countryside.
Yeah.
All things hospitality. And that's one of those items that kind of goes outside of the gates, but really is very applicable to countryside.
Sure.
So.
I really want to give our members kind of a peek behind the curtain of our industry also, which I think is a good thing. We spend so much time talking to other managers and other communities and trading best practices. If it's something you're interested in, we're going to be doing some more of that. So
that's awesome.
If you haven't followed us or subscribed, make sure you do that.
Exactly.
Of course, we got other areas.
Of course, yeah. Hey, little social media. Of course, you want to hit on Instagram, Facebook. Were you getting that, Joe? I apologize. I'm a little slow sometimes. Don't forget YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all those short form videos that Fur's shooting on there.
Yes.
Those are awesome.
Fun stuff.
Not for nothing, though. The podcast, excellent thing to listen to if you're laying out poolside, right? Throwing the earbuds in and just laying out, getting some sun, catch an hour of the podcast, come back a little bit later, finish it up,
Not a bad idea, Scott.
Just saying.
That's perfect.
It's perfect opportunities now.
Or those of you traveling down.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the things, when I do travel, I love to download the podcast, consume it on the airplane.
Of course.
Not my own, but other podcasts I listen to.
Gotcha.
It's a
you
great
should listen to your own
opportunity.
too. It's an excellent
No.
Excellent podcast to listen to.
Going through it
Planes,
once is
trains, and
enough.
automobiles, man. That's a perfect compliment. Perfect compliment.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, man.
So beautiful. Does that cover it, Scott?
I think so, Joe.
All right.
Good.
Until the next week, right? Countryside, as always, thanks for listening. Please stay out of this construction site until we're done. Want to keep everyone safe.
Perfect.
Scott, thanks for the time.
My pleasure, Joe. Thank you.
We'll see you around the club real soon.